Let's talk about it. Going out as a mom. The pressure, the planning, the outfit panic, the hangxiety, and the next day guilt spiral when you snap at your kids because you're running on 3 hours of sleep and a vodka soda.
Whether you're out till 2 a.m. or in bed by 9 scrolling through Instagram stories of people who are, this one's for you. Welcome to Baby Then What, the podcast you didn't know you needed for the real, unfiltered side of motherhood.
I'm Amanda.
And I'm Jessie, and we're just two moms of two in the thick of it.
We're sharing the real and unhinged side of motherhood no one else talks about.
If you've ever said, I had a baby, now what? You're in the right place.
By the way, you're doing amazing, even if no one said it today. Welcome back to the Baby Then What podcast.
I was like, that's not her name. We're pregnant bitches.
I always have to think about it twice, being like, welcome back. Well, welcome back. We have a really fun episode today. I'm excited about it. It's a real thing. Everything we talk about is real. I keep saying that. This is a real thing, but that's what our podcast is all about.
Literally.
The real life shit that happens when you become a mom.
And how your life changes. Namely, this one is, I feel like I'm going through it right now.
Yes.
But when you, I don't know how to say it. When I became a mom with kid number one, I still missed that going out lifestyle.
Of course.
I still wanted to drink and party and go out every weekend. And it was like kind of miserable to parent the next morning, but you just powered through.
Still did
and it felt worth it.
Yeah. You just turned on the TV, you plopped your kid into bed, you had your hangover, and
you moved on, and it was, and then you kind of could take turns parenting in the day. Like, you would do the morning shift and your husband would get to sleep in, and then he would take the kid and then you would nap, and it kind of all worked. And I think we were still operating. The kids didn't do much back then.
No.
You weren't going to do a program or activity when they're 9 months old or
No, I remember waking up from a night out or going to a wedding, plopping him in my bed, sleeping, turning on the TV. You get a good hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of sleep still. Go down, let's go grab bagels. You plop them into the stroller. You go get a bagel, and that's your entire morning. Obviously you feel like shit, you're hungover, but it was way easier. 4 years later, after having number two, I don't fucking want to go out anymore.
No.
My husband looks at me and goes, you don't leave the house anymore. I'm like, I'm fucking exhausted. I want to get in bed, cuddle up, watch my fucking shows, and go to sleep.
Yeah.
How many times have you called me in the last 3 months where I'm passed out?
No, this is the best story.
At 8 p.m.
Ziggy is in this in-between stage of napping in the middle of the day and then going to bed early. So the days that he naps, he goes to bed at 10 p.m.
Right.
So at 9:30 the other week, he was FaceTiming all his aunties goodnight and his grandparents and whatever. And we FaceTime Amanda, and Adam answers, and he literally, there's a screenshot, I have to post it, of her passed out and Ziggy on the phone like this, being like, Auntie. Yeah. And you're done. Out.
Done.
Cold.
By 8 p.m., I'm done. There's many times where people have messaged me and they're like, where are you? I'm like, if
sleeping.
I have the opportunity once they're sleeping to go to sleep, I'm tired. In no world do I want to go out where my husband literally has the stamina and not the mental load where he's can stay out till 3 a.m. and function the next day. I can't not function. I have the mom guilt. Even when the two of us go out with another couple or whatever, he's like, let's go grab another drink or let's do this. In no world in his head is tomorrow morning, our kids are going to be up at 6:37. You got to make breakfast. You got to do this. That doesn't even cross his brain.
Right.
So to him, it's fine. To me, I'm like, well, if I get home at midnight, how many hours of sleep am I going to get?
Doing the math.
I also don't fall asleep at 12:01 when I get home. I need to wash my face. I need to get into bed. I need to calm
30
down.
minutes.
By the time I get to bed, it's 1 a.m. I have 5 hours of sleep. Not going out. Done.
The other day, we were going to a wedding and we drove to the wedding. People are like, you're driving to the wedding? I'm like, my kids get up sometimes at 5:30. 5:30.
Yeah.
Plus, also, they don't always sleep through the night. So
Right.
I don't know which night I'm going to get.
Right.
And the anxiety of having to deal with that on no sleep or hungover
It's not worth it.
is not worth it. I was saying this to you the other day. I'm like, for me, it's a mixture of ruining your next day.
Yes.
So that is one issue altogether of you don't want to ruin your next day because A, you can't function.
No.
And B, you don't get a break.
No.
When you had one kid, you could share the load. You could take a break. When you have two kids, there's no break.
There's no break.
You don't get a break.
No.
You are waking up and you are on. Or you're waking up and you're really mean to your kids.
Yeah.
Because you have no patience, because you feel like shit.
And you haven't slept.
And we've had this experience where both of us are not feeling good, and then our kids are like just being normal kids, and like we're snapping, and I'm like, this is not what they signed up for.
Yeah, it's not fair to them.
No.
Right? Because it's not their fault that you went out the night before and you feel like shit the next morning.
And then the other thing is like, when I wasn't working and I was on mat leave, I felt a little less guilty because like whatever, I was with my kids. But if you're working full time and your kids are in school or daycare, your weekends are your only time for like real time with them. Like, especially if you don't get home from work till 6 or 7 and then your kids go to bed. So it's like you're going to take the day to recover from a hangover. You don't have the time
you miss the whole day.
You don't have that ability. Look, don't get me wrong. If I'm on vacation without my kids,
yeah, we had the best time because because we didn't know what to do with ourselves.
Right.
Like we literally were just away and we were like, oh my God, there's so much free time. We were making drinks. We wanted to have those drinks. Like we had no worries.
Yeah. And you could, if you want to sleep in a little, you can. If you want to go to bed
we didn't even sleep in because your brain's still clocking in, but 1000%. So you just said it. The morning after guilt,
it's
massive.
Crazy. It's also, and now too, I don't know if you feel this way, but like I was a big partier. Like I love to party. I still do, but there's also like, is something good enough now?
Right.
Like
that's
if I am going to leave my kids who I love and love spending time with, it's such a fun age. It's hard, but it's fun. Is the plan in front of me good enough to leave them and miss a bedtime and miss a this? Don't get me wrong. I'm very supportive of you need space from your children.
100%.
But like, if I'm going to have a busy social calendar, it better be good.
Yeah, I agree.
Like if I'm going to go see my favorite band of all time, which I saw the other night,
that was worth it.
I'm down to leave my kids at 6 and get people to come do bedtime. I'm having the best night of my life. Do I want to go sit at a random dinner with random, like if Josh invites me to a work event, like I don't care.
I don't go to any of that anymore. None. I'm like, you have fun. Like, see you later.
There's a window now. Like the best window to make plans with parents is like 8 to 10 p.m.
Oh yeah.
Because it's bedtime's done. You still can get back and have your night. But that's a tight window.
It is a tight window. So it just happened. So same thing like where you're saying like the plan. So like it was my mom's birthday. We went out for dinner. I was looking forward to that, like full dinner, 8:00 dinner. So you're already exhausted, finishes at 10:00. And Adam's like, I'm going to have drinks with some friends. Do you want to come? And I'm like, no, it's not worth it for me to just sit there and have 2 more drinks. Like I didn't really care. Like I'd rather go home and sleep.
Yeah. Well, because it's also the mental burden. Like you're doing this.
I know my duty's the next morning.
And he knows he's not doing it.
Yeah, that's exactly. So in his mind, he's like, of course I can go and have 2 drinks. Yeah, granted, 5 years ago, before we had kids, obviously we were going for drinks.
Yeah.
If you and Josh were there and I had just finished dinner with my mom and you're like, guys, let's go grab a drink with no response. Why wouldn't I? I'd love to come meet you for drinks.
Yes. But you know what's ahead of you. Like me and Josh, someone said this sentence to us and it really stuck. It said, drinking or partying in the night steals tomorrow.
Yes.
Steals your day tomorrow. I'm sure they said it nicer than that, but you get the gist of it.
Yeah.
Like staying up late and doing all that stuff, like if it's at the expense of your mental health the next day, like, is that worth it?
Right.
But I'm also in the camp of like, you should go for wine or drinks with your friends.
100%.
And you like should let loose. But you also, it goes back to being the mom versus the dad, is that you have to prepare.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to go out and go to a concert or whatever, it's on you to find childcare. Literally. It's on you to send your kids for a sleepover. It's on you to hire a nanny or a babysitter.
100%.
Or whatever. And then
if they're going, they have no worries. They're like, you're going to figure it out.
Yeah, because like you're the mom.
You're the mom.
But it's this guilt of like balancing it all. Like I don't know how people do everything. Because
No.
The other day someone also asked me, they're like, you're not like drinking as much anymore. I'm like, I don't have time.
No. When do you have the time? Also, so this was a big thing, was not drinking and then, or just one drink. Is it worth it to we just talked about this, worth it to have one drink? So let's say we're going out for dinner, we're going to have one drink, or like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, it's like, are you having one drink or are you like crossing the line for the next.
Yes.
Because right now, if I'm having 2 drinks, I'm hungover.
Yeah. 100%.
So like, I don't want to do it.
I think it's the age thing too. Like, holy shit, it's really like it
catches up to you so fucking
I used
quickly.
To pre-drink
Before dinner.
pre-party in the States.
Before dinner.
I would drink a whole bottle of wine
Before dinner.
Yes.
I know. And now I'm laughing because like we're going on a bachelorette. Okay, so this is an example. Like I have a bachelorette coming up. Obviously, I'm going to go crazy. And I'm laughing because I'm like, the last time I went to Vegas on a bachelorette, I was 26 years old.
Right.
I'm going to be 33 years old. It's a big difference.
Yes.
Yeah, I was able to party Thursday, wake up. And then when I flew home, I was not well. This is going to be 10 times harder. Way harder.
100%. But then you also have the flip side of it. Like I went on a bachelorette to Tulum and I was like one of the most funnest people there.
Yeah, because you fucking
because it was like let the mom loose and like I had no responsibility.
None.
Also, I was like always ready in 2.5 seconds.
Yeah,
because I'm like used to like getting ready in 2
seconds.
With like kids pulling my legs.
Chaos.
And then like I was like, this is great. Like I can like go to bed at midnight. I can sleep until 10.
You could do whatever you want.
I was like so fun. So like
time and place.
Exactly. Like I knew I could let loose and I had no responsibility and therefore it felt good to be back into the
But it
old
doesn't
shoes
feel good when you have
kids.
responsibility the next
It's
day.
terrible.
It's not worth it. We would always
terrible.
like be like, let's go out on a Thursday. Let's go have drinks. Like I have no interest. Don't invite me. Don't call me. I don't want to come.
Like I'm kind of annoyed now that I'm not going to get pregnant again necessarily because I'm like getting more okay with this sober lifestyle. And it's irritating to me that when I was pregnant the first time, I was so not okay with the sober lifestyle. And I felt like I was giving up so much to be pregnant.
Right.
And I always wanted to go to bed early and leave the parties early.
And now you're still
Josh would
doing
always
it.
stay. And now I'm like, I want to leave early.
Always. I'm like, can we go home now? Can we go home now?
The example is like I went to a wedding the other night and it was 11 o'clock and I had both my kids there with me. I posted that video of literally getting ready in the dark, which was like hilarious. But I was like, Josh, I need to go home. He's like, we can't stay a little bit more. I'm like, I've been up since 5:30 with my kids all day.
I'm exhausted.
All day.
And
like,
then I have a full day the next
tired.
morning.
Yeah. I'm really tired. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm really tired.
It's time to go home.
And nobody like tells you how tired you're. The problem is like if you're working full time, you're working, your mental capacity is like firing on all cylinders during the week. But I'm also working 7 to 9.
Yes.
In the morning with my kids.
Yeah.
Then I work my day. Then I'm working again 5 to
you don't have 2
whatever
seconds to
fucking
yourself.
time they go to bed at, which seems like never these days. It's really
You don't have 2 seconds to yourself.
No.
Unless you are going on a girl's trip, unless you're going on vacation with just your husband.
Yeah.
You don't have 2 seconds to yourself.
No, you really don't. And then I don't know like what other people think, but like the hardest part of motherhood for me and being a working mom is that I feel like a failure constantly.
Yeah, because you're getting pulled in too many directions.
I feel like I'm failing at work because like I just don't have time. And I feel like I'm failing as a mom because I'm at work and leave. Like it's crazy.
It is crazy. It really, really is crazy. Like, but you're not alone. You're not the only one.
That's the craziest fucking part.
You're not alone. Like you feel like, oh my God, it's just me. But there's so many women, tons of women out there, tons of moms out there being like, oh my God, like I feel seen right now.
This is not sustainable for people.
No.
Like people, like I think and to be honest, originally I was like, I need to drink alcohol. Like I need wine. I need to wind down, whatever. It backfires. But like the reason why people get to that point is because they're like, it's overwhelming.
Yes.
You constantly feel overwhelmed and like you're trying to catch your breath to just keep up with life.
Yeah.
And I have a relatively supportive husband who's not completely a dud.
Right.
Which a lot of people have.
A lot of people have.
Dud husbands that do nothing.
Right.
It's like, it's fucked.
Yeah, it's major overstimulation. And your brain does not know how to shut off. So that's where, people go to the drinking. Because
they think it's going to make them feel like people see it as like an outlet.
Yeah.
Like you need something. Like it just, I haven't really figured out that something yet.
Right.
But like.
Well, so something, as we say, try and go on a girls' trip once a year, 2 times a year. You don't have to go on anything crazy. Take a drive an hour away, go to the spa.
I know.
Like you don't have to fly 4 hours to the Bahamas like we did. I'm saying literally take a day, book a hotel in your city that you're from, take your girlfriend and go and just shut off.
Yeah.
And then that, like, how we were so excited to come home after.
Yes.
We were so fucking relaxed. Like, how relaxed were we, besides the pregnancy scare part? But like, we were so like relaxed that like, we were like, okay, like we can go home now, because you don't get that break at home.
No, I definitely think there's something about like filling your cup, and it can stay full for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, even if you do something like a spa day or a trip or whatever, like it will regenerate you in a way that like I don't think drinking and partying does.
No.
At least for me. I don't know. Everybody's different, but like I thought I was gonna, because when you start to say like you're not like drinking and stuff anymore, they're like, oh, or like you like an alcoholic, and I'm like, I just like it doesn't make me feel good.
Yeah.
And I want to be the best version of myself, and you have to be as a mom.
Yes.
You have to be firing on all cylinders. And so like now these girls' trips look different. We weren't getting shit-faced.
No. We had like one drink, like two max.
Like on a bachelorette, a little bit different, fine.
That's
also, you're like
vibe.
probably with younger people.
Exactly. But now like we just went, we had one drink, maybe two drinks. I think the last night I didn't have anything, like just like whatever. And I still had the best time ever.
I know. Because you need to like refill, like you need to fill your soul.
And you guys filled my soul. Like you guys literally filled my soul. We just like did girl banter. We talked. We like sat in the ocean. Like we just like, we had no worries. Yes. The main thing was you have no worries.
And
it's
so
your it's your pre-self life before kids.
Well, it's the same way that like when you get a night nurse early postpartum, you are able to genuinely sleep because you know someone is watching your baby. It's the same mentality of that, but like way later in life.
Yeah.
You know somebody, I mean, you have to leave your kids with people you trust, but you know you're leaving, they're not your responsibility for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You really need the break.
Right.
But you need the right break.
You need the right break, and you got to choose. So the main thing of this whole conversation we're having today is you got to pick what makes you happy. Yeah. And like, don't feel guilty of like not going to something. Don't feel like you're bad or like you're not cool anymore or like you're a loser. Like, you know, like, why are you staying home tonight? Like, you can't just like go out and have a drink, or like you can't come eat. No, I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
And I feel good going into my bed, watching my show and going to sleep, and I'm going to feel great the next morning.
Yeah.
And I've said it, those days that I actually go to bed at 8 p.m., those random nights, I can wake up at 6 a.m.
100%
happy, making pancakes, making waffles. I'm like, I feel good. I slept.
100%.
I'm going to be the best mom today.
Yeah.
But when you wake up, no sleep, dying, you're already on edge. Your kid says something to you, you're like, oh,
I know.
Like that, oh, like just stop. And it's not their fault.
I know. I think the biggest lesson I've learned is you change when you become a mom, and therefore what you think is fun or what you think is good can change too. And I don't think we have to live in this like past lifestyle of like drinking and partying and going out is the only way to let loose. And I feel like that's sort of like the direction everyone says, oh, like I need a glass of wine or this and that. Like, yes, probably sometimes you do, but probably sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
And I think more often than not, you probably don't. And you probably just need to sleep. And like going to bed at, like you said, 8:45. The other night we were in bed and I was like, are we losers?
No,
like,
literally.
Are we actually going to bed at 8:45? But
this is the time in your life where you're doing it. And I keep saying to myself and like whoever asks me, your kids are going through phases and so are you.
Yeah.
You're growing as a mom. You're also getting older. They're getting older. You're getting older. And then one day they're not going to be in your house.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe at 8:30, 9 o'clock, you are going to go for drinks with your husband.
Right.
Because the next morning, you're not going to have any worries.
Yeah, no, it all ebbs and flows. And I think I actually felt this pressure to continue this old lifestyle because it was a part of who we were. Like me and Josh were going out people and we loved to go out and we went to parties and we went to raves and we went to concerts and we, you know, but we went to Ibiza and we had the best time in Ibiza without our kids. And like we still bring that back into our lifestyle. It's just like it's shifting because
can't do it all the time.
No, and we actually made a conscious decision to cut back the partying together, which made it easier because like thank God he did it. Remember I said to you the ages thing?
Yeah.
So we read something the other day that like your life shifts at 3 prominent ages. It's like 35, 60, and 77. I don't know why. It was an Instagram fact, so obviously so
Fact
reliable. But it really
sense.
feels like I'm 34, he's 35. Like it really, we shifted around this
It
time.
makes sense.
And like
it's a big jump from 25 to 35.
Yeah. It really is. Like I feel very different. Like your body's just like
My body's giving out.
she's like literally geriatric back fucking.
I literally can't move. I haven't moved.
No, you can't.
No, I can't move.
But it's hard to also accept, I think,
That's
a little
what it is.
bit that like
That's
you're
the
getting
word.
old and you're kind of like entering this like loser era.
But that's exactly what it is. We haven't fully accepted it yet. And then it's easier for you because your husband's in the same phase.
But yours has not.
But mine has not gotten anywhere.
No,
close
he's
to
still
that.
25 and
He's
partying.
still 25 at heart. So
Yeah.
it's hard when like he's like, I want you to be with me. So I get like the guilt of like, he wants me to be with him. He wants me to go for drinks with him and his friends. I'm like, I'm fucking tired. And we're only a year apart. We're not like 10 years apart, by the way. Like, yeah, I'm a year older, but we're not like 10 years apart. But like, I just don't have the stamina right now.
No, it's right now. I
right
think that's
now.
what it is. It's right now. And then I think it's hard for people to comprehend like just what goes into all of this.
Yeah.
It was easier when you were pregnant
Oh, yeah.
because you could
But we
just
were
call
also
it.
5 years ago.
I know,
The
it's
first
fucked.
kid was 5 years ago almost, right? Your
Really?
journey started. Our kids are turning 4, but your journey started
year
5
before.
years ago.
That's a long time.
It's a long time. It really adds up.
We're fucking old.
Long story short, with everything, this is great, is that you're not a bad mom if you just need a break.
And it doesn't have to always include a drinking alcohol party,
No.
something in it. Like you definitely can do other things to fill your cup while also getting a break.
Yeah. Like I feel good going on a coffee walk with my friend.
Yeah.
That fills my cup. I feel great.
Yeah.
In what world 10 years ago, do you want to go on a coffee walk? Like that's
No,
gonna
you
be
think you're like a lame
a
person.
loser.
Yeah. Like
yeah, but you're not a loser.
no, we might
I'm
be
not.
losers.
We might be losers, but you're not a loser. And you're not a bad mom. We all need a break.
And
So-
if you feel like you're a failure because you're taking on too much and you're doing too much, you're not. It's really overwhelming. I don't know how everyone does it. It's pretty crazy. Everyone's super mom, but
everyone is super mom. I agree.
I think, yeah, you need to find ways to like pick yourself up in ways that are helping you not succeed, like advance your life forward, not like hold you back. And like you deserve to be like the best version of yourself. And I think more people talking about like not drinking and not going out as like the only way to let loose as a mom,
Right.
just normalize it a bit more to say like, maybe it's not what we wanted. Well, it's not what we need right now.
It's not what
in this season of motherhood.
Exactly. In this season of motherhood, it's not filling up our cup.
No, not if you have to be with your kids within a 24-hour period.
No.
Even 36 hours.
No. So you're not alone. We got you. You're the best mom.
If you want to go on a coffee walk date with us.
Let us know. We'll go on. I'd love to go on a coffee date with you.
And we still will drink an Aperol Spritz, probably in Portugal.
In Portugal, we will be drinking our Aperol Spritzes.
Even though I'm bringing my kids.
Just bring your kids. I'm not, so I might be escaping Jessie and her kids, but it's fine.
She's going to babysit for me.
Literally, I knew you were going to say that. Wait, we're going to end it here. I knew my mom was asking me, okay? She goes, so we could do the day of the wedding. Like, Adam's going to be busy. I'm like, you know what I'm going to be doing? Jesse's going to literally come knocking on my door being like,
I think you're the room next to me.
I'm on vacation right now.
I didn't bring a nanny. I didn't bring anybody. I brought her. Sucks for you.
We'll see you guys next
Bye.
week.